Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 8 de The Forgotten City. No último vídeo, chegamos naquele ponto que o Escovinha espera e aprecia em qualquer série do nosso canal. Aquele em que eu não consigo acertar o que fazer, fico bravo e digo que vou abandonar o jogo. E o impasse desta vez foi eu insistir em fugir do local, quando o correto seria acertar o que dizer durante o diálogo. Isso fixado, vamos conferir em que pé deixamos nossos objetivos até agora. No ponto de origem, criar um paradoxo temporal. E nesse ponto eu estava especulando com a Bá que o paradoxo mais fácil de criar é matar o magistrado, pois ele é que cria o portal. Se a gente matá-lo, ele não pode criar o portal e a Biribá jamais chegaria à cidade esquecida. Mas, como nós criamos carinho pelos coadjuvantes da história, não queremos essa solução porque queremos ajudar todo mundo primeiro. O outro objetivo, a regra de ouro, averiguar quem vai romper a regra de ouro. Uma tarefa hercúlea, conseguir as 4 placas roubadas e colocá-las no obelisco. Já conseguimos 3 até agora. Intervenção divina, fazer que os deuses ajudem a escapar desse lugar. Águas passadas, cair no encanamento superior da cidade. O homem virtuoso, conseguir que o Galério se candidate e vença a eleição para magistrado. Desaparecimento, descobrir o que aconteceu com Sencília. Uma solução permanente, evitar que o Úlpio se suicide. Democracia em ação, conseguir que o Maléolo não seja eleito. A placa grega, conseguir a placa grega do Dule, que está preso, e a gente só vai conseguir isso se conseguir libertá-lo. O nosso inventário tem 878 denários, uma lanterna, tirolesa, 3 chaves do cofre do Santuário de Apolo, uma chave do cofre de Aurélia, a carta de Cêncio Adule, resina de Sílfio, 2 notas de tratamento de Nívea, corteza de Salce, arco dourado, informação sobre a recompensa, flecha emplumada 35, chave da porta do palácio, chave do santuário secreto, chave da vila de Maléolo, registro de cidadãos, a placa romana, a chave das catacumbas, a placa egípcia, a placa suméria.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise. You will die here.
Vamos ver se colando as respostas a gente acerta. Não há necessidade de que isso termine com violência.
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true God of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
Apenas me ouça, também só tem essa alternativa, né?
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
Não há vergonha em construir sobre as obras de pessoas que vieram antes de você.
That may be true of many things, but this is different. If our gods were copied and corrupted from an older civilization, does that not mean they are false? Does that not mean our prayers to our gods all fell on deaf ears because we were not even addressing them by their true names?
Se existem deuses, não é possível que tenham mais de um nome, digamos, verdadeiro?
Now that I think about it, my people would sometimes call Osiris the god of many names. Perhaps it is so. But the underworld of my people is so different to this one, and so unlike the way it was described by our priests. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Ser uma boa pessoa não vale a pena por si só? Querer ser uma boa pessoa não vale a pena por si só?
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Mesmo que suas crenças sobre a vida após a morte não fossem muito precisas, o importante não é que elas o motivaram a viver uma vida boa?
Perhaps there is some truth in that. What is your point?
Você vai abandonar uma vida inteira de bom caráter, agora que é mais importante, só porque descobriu que foi enganado? É a única alternativa, tem que estar certo, né?
You are persuasive. Very well. I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque. I will remain here for a while and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
Sucesso absoluto. Ou não, tá tudo caindo aqui porque... Averiguar o que aconteceu com Cecília, perguntar a Ultio, não dá porque ele está morto. Perguntar aos residentes sobre pistas de Cecília. Horácio acusa Domício de ter algo que ver com o desaparecimento de Cecília.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Onde será o aposento dele? Será aqui?
Hey! You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Não pensava, mas agora sim. Sim, por quê? A verdade é que não. Eu não pensava, mas agora sim.
Contrary little cap at murder, aren't you?
Por que não me deixa baixar?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground, and hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie, I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
E o que você fez? Isso não haveria quebrado a regra de ouro? tudo isso soa pouco plausível. E o que você fez?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
Uma história genial, mas eu vou ali embaixo.
Well, it's your funeral.
Já que gravou o jogo, é capaz que tenha algum perigo aqui no caminho. Esqueleto louco. Menor ideia de que para que lado ir aqui embaixo. Sei que vai ter muito perigo porque estão disponibilizando muitas flechas. Uma criatura demacrada, antropomórfica e salpicada de ouro. Parece haver morrido presa, amassada ao entrar no aljibe desde a cova que há mais adiante. Foi por onde a gente entrou e chutou essa criatura. Vamos ter que entrar na água então? Tem o outro lado aqui também. Subir essas eras, priscas eras. Até aqui, mas não adiantou nada. Tem que acertar aquela outra agora. Cheguei no andar de cima. Moda masculina. Cheguei no encanamento superior. Alguém chorando aqui.
You? Who are you? Did he send you?
Sou Biribá e ninguém me enviou.
Thank you, know you're here. You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
O que acontece aqui?
I'm Scintilla. I found a way out through the gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever. Or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Quem te fez isso?
Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
E isso? Como não quebrou a regra de ouro ele fazer isso?
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Onde está a saída?
Behind me. There's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
O que você pensa fazer se eu te liberto?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
E o que acontecerá com os demais?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
Nada feito. Sinto, mas se eu deixo que você vá, todos morrem. E se reúno todos para que possa escapar uma vez que se rompa a regra de ouro? Te vou libertar. Marchemos desse lugar nós dois. Não. E se eu os reúno todos para que possamos escapar de uma vez quando romper-se a regra de ouro?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never.
Sinto, mas se deixo que você for, todos morrerão.
What? No, you can't just leave me here. How can you be so heartless?
É demasiado perigoso. Deixe-me ver se posso convencer Ascencio que nos deixe escapar. Cruel não, só racional. Não vale a pena escapar daqui se em troca tem que morrer todos os demais. Eu mudei de opinião, vou libertar-te. Esqueça os demais e vamos nos embora daqui. Cruel não, só racional.
I hate you. I spit on you. I hope this drags you to Tartarus.
Confrontar Sêncio sobre a prisão de Sencília. Já que ele engana que não sabe onde ela está, aqui é a porta de saída, tudo trancado. E também eu não iria embora sozinho. Outra porta fechada. Será essa da saída, então? E eu vou ter que fazer todo aquele caminho de volta? Caminho perigoso?
Are they?
aqui, né?
Hilarious.
The 49
Gracious.
melodies fetch.
Looking a bit troubled there.
Isn't that an
Still
impressive
no sign of
trinket?
Cintilla.
The water
And I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
You stay
Don't be
away
too
from
hard on
my money.
yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway,
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Ó, 3.067 denários.
salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
Vai ser rompida a regra de ouro daqui a pouco. Necessito que você diga a todos, exceto Ascencio, que se preparem para entrar rapidamente no encanamento superior quando o solo comece a derrubar-se. Sou Biribá e necessito que te ocupes de certos assuntos. Vai ajudar todo mundo.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening. Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that.
Salvar a Júlia, curar o Rúfio,
Poor Virgil. Poor Rufius too, I guess. All right, got it.
salvar a Fábia e condenar o assassino.
All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Então agora eu tenho dinheiro para salvar o Úpio, né? Uma solução permanente.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Já tivemos essa conversa e eu preciso falar com o Úpio.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that? Please, you need to talk to him.
Sim, falarei com ele.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Vou tentar. Como é que eu começo mesmo? Falando da Cecília? Acho que sim, né?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
Você nunca creria se eu dissesse.
Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Talvez eu possa resolver o teu problema.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
Lucrécia salvou a vida de Júlia. Ela está se recuperando.
Oh, really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
Acho que eu tenho, né? De fato, tenho sim.
Really? Wait. So, I guess you'd want me to work for you then?
Não, só quero que você saia daí da beiradinha. A Bá já deve estar desesperada. Não, você seria livre.
You'd do that for us? A couple of complete strangers?
Claro, eu tento ser uma pessoa boa. Eu sou como a escoveta, eu até tento ser boazinha, é que eu não consigo. Sério que faria isso por nós, por dois completos desconhecidos? Claro.
It seems today we are both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank you, friend. I never thought people like you existed.
Conselheiro, troféu conquistado. Toma o teu dinheiro.
Thank you. I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back.
Não se preocupe. Não se preocupe, diria aquela que jamais disse isso.
I'll go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
E aquele questionário todo que eu fiz com os outros, não vou poder fazer com você? Inserir placa. Aqui não. Ali é a placa grega que eu ainda não tenho. O mais possível é o Maléolo, mas não me diz aonde, nem onde o Maléolo está. Ele tinha um palácio atrás do Cencio, não era?
On your best behavior, I trust?
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the
Já
election
aqui.
today?
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored
De
to have
novo
been
falar com a
elected
Cláudia.
your magistrate. Magistrate. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected.
That's it.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Podemos falar?
Talk. What business could you possibly have with me?
Sabe algo do desaparecimento de Cecília? Não, agora não é hora de perguntar isso. É por que você está encerrada nesta habitação, presa?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
Mas se eu te ajudar a se vingar do Maléolo?
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
Da outra vez eu falei uma coisa... Não, até aqui eu fui bem. Creio que o Maléolo não é quem ele diz ser.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that?
Um simples palpite. Esperava que pudéssemos desmascarar sua identidade.
You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since. But wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
Nós, mulheres, temos que manter-nos unidas. Da outra vez eu disse que eu queria que ele se retirasse das eleições, ela me expulsou daqui. Nós, mulheres, temos que nos manter unidas.
I couldn't agree more. One hand washes the other, as they say. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me.
Todo mundo pede favor. O que você quer?
I want you to bring me some wine. Just one small urn should do it. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around. So what do you need me to spell out?
Por que ela vai querer pouco de vinho? Ela quer pôr veneno, envenenar o marido, se envenenar. Por que você quer vinho? Por que não consegue você mesmo? Na realidade, não tenho nada que perguntar. Vou por isso e nem vou precisar roubar. Acho que eu posso comprar da Aurélia, né? Ou pergunto. Pergunto, né? Por que você quer o vinho?
Let me tell you something about Malleolus. He talks a lot about freedom, but what he doesn't tell you is that he means freedom for men. After all I've done for him, counselling him through his entire election campaign, and he had the audacity to lock me in here. He said it was for my own good, and that my drinking was unbecoming of a lady, let alone the wife of a magistrate. I'll show him unbecoming. Tonight, at his victory party, I'm going to get good and merry, and if he tries to discipline me again, I'll threaten to expose his true identity in front of everyone. I am so looking forward to it.
E ela já quer chegar bêbada na festa, é isso? Então, eram essas as perguntas que eu tinha que fazer.
So, you'll help me?
Claro. Vou te
Excellent. Now, you'll need to pay a visit to that strumpet Aurelia in her tavern. I expect you'll have to flatter her a bit. If that doesn't work, you might be able to get some advice from Yulia, who's probably still at the shrine of Apollo. I heard they used to be close. They both appreciate the poetry of Sappho of Lesbos, if you get my meaning.
Se é que você me entende. Me porei nisso. Isso priorizará essa missão em relação às outras.
Thank you.
Então, pedir vinho a Aurélia.
The 49 Belladons
Wow,
fetch a
isn't
cave
that a big
with
long
incessant
bow?
rain. The water they
Oh,
have
you're
lost.
here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia. And
Não me interessa. Sinto. Vamos fazer negócio.
why? Just because I'm a woman? I take back what I said.
O que te traz à minha taberna? Você tem vinho? Claro. Que mais eu teria numa taberna?
I do, but I'm afraid it's not for sale. It's the last jug in the entire city, so I'm saving it for a romantic occasion.
Por isso tem que falar com a Júlia para vir fazer o encontro romântico com a Aurélia e pegar o vinho. O que te parece se pegamos o vinho e vamos nós duas aos banhos sozinhas?
Really? That's your move? Honey, I'll admit I was intrigued by you at first, but then you had to go and open your mouth. Unfortunately for you, nobody gets a second chance at a first impression.
Eu e meu bocão, né? Me parece bem. Tudo está à venda. Diga o preço.
Everything except this. Sorry, sweetheart.
E o que me impede de pegá-la sem mais? Vamos falar de outra
Good
coisa.
idea. You had your one and only chance and you blew it. Time to move on.
Tenho que ir.
All right. See ya.
Júlia, me salve. Por favor. E salve a cidade. Espera aí, Júlia. Por favor. Não, Aurélia? Júlia?
Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. Galerius just saved my life. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Estou buscando uma maneira de pegar a Aurélia. Podes ajudar?
Really? You're going to give that snake a taste of her own medicine? I'm in. What do you need?
Necessito a última reserva de vinho dela, que ela diz que está guardando para uma ocasião romântica.
Ah, so you need to sweep her off her feet, then? Is that it? I think I can help you with that. As much as it disgusts me to say this. We were sort of involved before she betrayed me. So I know her better than anyone. The thing you need to know about her is this. She's obsessed with money. An ostentatious display of wealth probably wouldn't hurt. One more thing, and I feel dirty saying this. She keeps a journal upstairs in her room, beside her bed. If you could somehow take a look, that might tell you how she thinks.
Já olhei o diário. Obrigado, vou ver se isso funciona.
May Nemesis guide you.
Sabes algo do desaparecimento de Cecília?
No. I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid. All right. Goodbye.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
I hope you have a good reason for flouting my weapons ban. Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation?
Sei o que você fez com Cecília.
Me? What are you talking about?
Você aprendeu nos aquedutos.
You know, you remind me of him. Al Worth. The fellow who came through the portal before you. Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I mean, you've lived through the day, what, 7 times? Most impressive. And yet everything you've done has been in vain, because there's no escape. Except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Best to take your own life now. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
sabia que havia uma forma de escapar e mesmo assim encerrou tua própria filha para manter o segredo. Por quê?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Entregue a chave de saída.
And why would I agree to that?
Porque é o correto. E se eu pedir, por favor?
You and your pathetic morality. Nobody cares about your opinions, least of all, me. Understand that, to me, you've never been anything more than a useful idiot, and you're no longer useful.
Mas continue idiota, pelo menos? Não perdi de tudo. Se não entrega, pode ser que cause uma rebelião.
You might want to think that through. If anyone so much as touches me, everyone dies.
E se eu tomar a força, acabar com você e criar o paradoxo?
The only way you're getting this key is over my dead body. And if I die, I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created a paradox. You see, it was my actions that brought you to this point in time, so if you kill me, you'll stop me from doing so, and you being here will be an impossibility. That means if I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want?
Isso ainda não acabou.
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend my life for me.
Encontrarei uma maneira de destruir o ciclo e a você com ele.
What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? They don't care about you, and neither do I. Now, get out of my villa. I'm bored with you.
I need your help.
Júlia.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
Não deu nada certo. Uma maneira de enganar Aurélia.
Really? You're going to give that snake a taste of her own medicine? I'm in. What do you need? Ah, so you need to sweep her off her feet, as much as it disgusts... One more thing, and I feel...
Graças. Obrigado, mas parece que isso não está indo bem.
If you ask me, she's a terrible person who deserves all the vengeance of the Furies.
Tem que haver alguma outra maneira.
All right. In that case, you may be able to get some wine elsewhere. I remember Malleolus telling Domitius to hide the rest of their wine to stop Claudia drinking it. I didn't see where he went, but I assume he would have stashed it somewhere cold and dark. When he came back, his sandals were covered in dirt, and he was complaining about living like animals with the other commoners. That's all I can tell you, I'm afraid.
Obrigado, vou ver isso então. Ô, Galileu, espera aí.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
Agora não posso explicar.
Oh, of course. I'll leave you to it then. Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Já pensou em se apresentar candidato a magistrado? Isso que a Bá quer que eu pergunte.
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so...
Se o Maléolo ganhar, ele romperá a regra de ouro e matará todos nós.
And how could you know that? I mean, I don't like the man, but I don't see how you could know a thing like that.
Ele quer executar Sêncio por traição.
You overheard him say that? Oh, why does that not surprise me? He and Sentius have despised each other for a long time now. Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal?
Negócio fechado ou negócio aberto? Negócio fechado.
All right. See you around.
Basta eu fazer o Malévolo desistir. Aqui, eu vou sujar a sandália aqui. Cofre abandonado. 504 denários e 6 flechas. Por que tem essas borboletinhas aqui se não tem nada para transformar? Troféu conquistado. Posso pegar essa maçã aqui? Não. Mas posso transformá-la em ouro? Posso. E o que adiantou? A gente só esteve em lugares ricos aqui, de palácios e templos. Os subúrbios são ali na Aurélia. Ovos, um montão de ovos de oca postos pela oca da cidade. Fazer as galinhas dos ovos de ouro, é isso? Ovos convertidos em ouro, parecem valiosos. Pegar o objeto. Ah, agora eu vou enganar a Aurélia que eu descobri a galinha dos ovos de ouro e sou rico. Podia transformar o bode em ouro também, para a Aurélia ficar mais impressionada.
You, beautiful, cannot catch the drops of water. And the
Oh,
tree
do us
you
all a
grasp
favour and drink
at
hemlock,
eludes
cap
you.
at murder.
Claro que eu não vou fazer o favor de tomar cicuta.
I love your clothes. So exotic.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Eu só pensei em roubar e já disseram que eu violei a norma. Então é isso. Hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, desejando boa noite, até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.